grade 3, I got to take a trip on the moon. I remember the day like it was yesterday. It was one of the strangest experiences I'd ever had. It all started when Miss Reyes, our grade 3 science teacher, was showing a video about the different planets in the solar system. Halfway through the video, I noticed the sparkling metal disc about the size of a peso coin lying on the floor. I kept trying to pay attention to the video, but found myself bending over to pick up the shining disc that was next desk. I wasn't. As soon as I touched the metal disc, something strange happened. I wasn't in the classroom anymore. I was hovering in the air, way above the school. I could see the whole, or rather the rooftops and whole city. I was a little nervous, but also pretty excited. What was happening now? Could I be floating? It was when I remembered the metal disc I picked up from the floor earlier. Did it have something to do with the strange thing that were happening to me right now? I opened my palm and looked closely in the disc. On the disc, there were these words floating through the air like a helium-filled balloon. Your travels would not stop until you reach the moon. The next thing I knew, I was soaring through space, dodging satellites and asteroids. Oddly enough, I wasn't cold and I wasn't able to breathe just fine. Before I knew it, I was standing on the moon. It was amazing. It looked very different from the Earth. No trees, water, nor houses. There wasn't even any wind. For each step I took would bounce way up to the air. Every step took left a huge footprint in the dust. I had to be careful and make sure out. Sometimes I couldn't even see the bottom. I was bounding over to something in the distance that looked very out of the place. When I got there, I realized it was a flag. On the flag were the words to go to Earth. Close your eyes and think of what you've learned. You will find in no time at all you will be returned. I wasn't sure I wanted to go back just yet, but I knew might get dark soon, and I didn't want to be on the moon by myself in the dark. I decided to close my eyes and think of the weather and other characteristics of the moon I'd learned that day. When I opened my eyes, I was sitting on my seat, my science classroom. Miss Reyes was turning on the lights because of the video. Information in The paragraph in formal writing of the topic sentence usually is the first sentence in the paragraph but does not always have to be. The body is the main part of the paragraph. This is where you tell the reader about the topic by including specific details of the sentence in the body that must relate to the specific topic of the paragraph and have it come alive to the reader. That is all of the sentence in the body should contain details that make the topic more interesting or help clarify the main idea. This sentence should be organized in the best possible order. Supporting details are the additional details that support the topic sentence. These details can be research, descriptions, examples, explanation, or comparison. These clarify, illustrate, or defend the topic sentence. The closing or clinker sentence comes after all the details have been included in the body paragraph. The closing sentence reminds the reader what the topic of the paragraph is really all about or what it means, and a paragraph that can stand alone usually has a final part called conclusion or concluding sentence. It serves to close the paragraph so that the readers know that they have finished reading the paragraph and understand its subject matter. Nung ikaw ay nasa ikatlong baitang, na ipamalas mo ang pag-unawa sa pagpapakita ng mga kilos na pagpapahalaga sa sarili, kapwa, bansa, Diyos at kanyang mga nilikha. Ngayong taon, hangad naman ang mga asignatura, edukasyon sa pagpapakatao na maipamalas mo ang pag-unawa sa makabuluhang gawain. Kaakibat nito ang pagpapahalaga tungo sa wasto, maayos, masaya at mapayapang buhay. Sa module na ito, pag-aaralan mo ang konseptong may kinalaman sa katotohanan. Mauunawaan mo ang kahalagahan ng pagkakaroon ng katatagan na loob, mapanuring pag-iisip, pagmamatyaga, pagtiis, pagbubukas ng isip at pagkamahinahon. Kasama rin dito ang pagmamahal sa katotohanan na mapapalaya sa anumang alalahanin sa buhay ng tao at kasapi ng pamilya. Sa pagtatapos ng araling ito, inaasahang nakapagsasabi ng kanyang katotohanan anuman ang maging bunga nito. Taglay mo ang katatagan sa loob pagsasabi ng katotohanan, kaya mo gawin ang mga nasa larawan.